What's up, Internet, and welcome to the history of the Illusive Man. I want to first start by saying that this video will only cover the backstory of the Illusive Man, since there will be a separate video covering the history of Cerberus, and we'll go into a lot more detail with Cerberus. So let's start the video off. The Illusive Man made his first appearance in Mass Effect Evolution Volume 1 as Jack Harper, a mercenary who was a part of a special task force under the command of General Williams in the First Contact War, a war that was fought between the Turian race and the human race that took place in Shang-Chi 2157 amongst a human established colony. Jack Harper, followed by two other mercenaries by the name of Ben Hillsop and Eva Kor, was sent on a special mission to gain intel and capture the Turian general Decilas Arturius, and they were successful in doing so. After they captured Decilas, they reported back to General Williams for a debrief and to interrogate General Decilas. General Williams tells Jack that they are pulling out of Shang-Chi due to the losing battle ongoing with the Turians, but before they do so, he wanted to send Jack on one last mission. This mission was to find out what the Turian soldiers were looking for. General Williams gives Harper an APC to help out on the mission. Once they are in the APC, they begin to converse with Decilas about the device they found on him at the time of the capture, and Jack devises a plan to use Decilas as a decoy to figure out the location of where the foot soldiers are to locate what they're looking for. Once Harper got the Turian soldiers' location, he then tells the soldiers that he has General Decilas as a hostage and nobody make any moves towards his vehicle. Harper, along with Ben, go into the cave, and Eva was left behind to guard Decilas. Him and Ben make their way throughout the cave. They finally discover what the Turians were looking for. At the first glance, it seems like a crystallized rock that had been brought to the cave due to the chains around it. But before they could even analyze the relic, they were attacked from behind by some what seemed to be evolved Turians. One of them grabbed Ben and chucked him like a block of wood. That then sent Harper off on a firing frenzy to defend himself and Ben. After the evolved Turians were put down, Ben proceeded to examine the relic and made contact with it using his hand. Harper tried to tell Ben not to touch the rock, but it was too late. Ben's body began to surge with some sort of electrical discharge from the relic. Harper then proceeded to pull Ben away from the relic itself, but in doing so, Harper received some of the discharge from Ben's body into himself and left Harper unconscious, with the last image he seen was of Eva, who came to see what was going on, and as she did so, that left Decilas unguarded. When Harper came to, he was on a Turian ship surrounded by Turian doctors and was trying to figure out what was going on. Eva then later came to his side to let him know Ben had died and to confirm that they had been captured. But to Jack's luck, not only did he survive the shockwave that passed through Ben to him and Eva were said to be returned back to their command. Once the sides met to return what was left of Jack Harper's crew, Harper noticed his eyes began to glow and that he could somehow understand Turian language. To fast forward some time after that event, Jack then runs into his thought-to-be-dead friend, Ben. It was not Ben, but a mere shell of his body. Some would call what Ben was at this point a husk. Not alive, but not completely dead. You see, the relic that was responsible for Ben's death and turned the Turians into somewhat of an evolved form of themselves was said to be a Prothean relic, but in reality it was a Reaper artifact, which explains the reason why the Turians and Ben behaved the way they behaved when they came back to their husk forms, and most likely the reason why Jack Harper's eyes glow and why he's able to understand certain alien languages, on top of being able to learn and process information at a much faster rate than a normal person. Fast forward several years later, after the First Contact War, and now you have an established pro-human rights / paramilitary group that broke away from the Alliance called Cerberus, an organization created by Jack Harper, also known as the Illusive Man. The Illusive Man made his first appearance in Mass Effect 2, but Cerberus did make their first appearance in Mass Effect 1, the video game, as well. The Illusive Man is said to obtain his name from a string of emails received by an unknown person to the Alliance, and the Alliance not being able to track them. So there you have it, the Illusive Man. That'll be the history for Illusive Man. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Also share this video, and go ahead and subscribe to our channel for more videos on the daily. Other than that, I'll see you.